Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
We are to discuss, we are going to start our class about the cloud, especially Azure cloud. Okay, so what is cloud? Cloud is a service which we are going to use over the internet. Okay, so in today we are going to discuss about, please all of you go on mute, and anyone is feeling sleepy, please be attentive. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the understanding of cloud concept, and in this particular module we are going to discuss about the key concept and terms of cloud, economics of a scale, difference between a capital expenditure and operational expenditure, and also we are going to discuss about the infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service, and also we are going to discuss about the types of cloud in Azure. So let's discuss about key concept in terms of cloud. Okay, so there are, cloud service has a specific characteristics and considerations such as high availability, scalability, elasticity, agility, fault tolerance, disaster recovery. So these are the characteristics of a cloud. Okay, so high availability means what? Suresh, what do you mean by high availability?
So it can be available 24/7.
Great. So basically cloud service is what? Available on 24/7. Scalability, what do you mean by scalability? Suresh, not you, Raj.
Which we can
What do you
able
mean?
to upgrade the service.
We can increase or decrease the
Infrastructure of a infrastructure.
who said this?
Venkat.
Okay. What do you mean by elasticity?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, anyone.
Okay.
So inside a system, like so we can for individual system we can expand the configuration things and the
See, we can increase and decrease both the things.
yeah
Okay.
increase and
Yeah, and in scalability also we can increase and decrease.
at infrastructure level.
Yes, correct. What do you mean by agility?
So like so to complete our work more fastly, like we can test and deploy our application so fast.
Yes. So this is the characteristics of a cloud. We can do our work in a very fast way. Correct? Either development, either testing, either deployment, anything. What do you mean by fault tolerance? So who said I'm a new Venkat, you or Sajid?
So fault tolerance means if it also be providing us the availability at 19.99%, right? Because there would not be any unavailability in the application of whatever the service you are deploying in the cloud. So it will be there is zero fault, nothing will be issues. You will be getting it and available any cost of the time.
See, if you are using any system, in a single system there are multiple components are there, guys, correct? If one or two of the component is failed in especially in your system, and after failure of that component also, if you are able to perform your work, that is known as fault tolerance. Clear? Anyone have any doubt?
No.
Okay,
No, okay.
great. What do you mean by disaster recovery? You all know, right? Nowadays we all are working from home, right? You all are IT professional, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically this is what, this is also what one of the best example of disaster recovery. Nowadays we can't go to office, right?
Yeah.
Very few people are, daily basis they are going to office. That is known as disaster recovery. It means what? If any unfavorable situation will come, and we must have some plan B, so that our work should not impact. That is what disaster recovery. So cloud have also a disaster recovery characteristics. It means what? If anything will be happen, or whatever may be the region, if one availability zone is compromised, then automatically your data, whatever may be the your virtual machine, your infrastructure will be automatically available into the availability zone, that is in second zone. Okay, per region in Azure we have a 3 availability zone. Okay, we'll discuss all this stuff. Global reach means what? It means what? The person
Access
who is
across the
sitting,
globe.
yes, exactly, the person who is sitting in India also, the person who is sitting in China also, Thailand also, who can access the cloud services. Customer latency capability. Sajid, what do you mean by this?
Based on the customer need, we can go ahead and we can design the system as per our requirements, right?
Latency means delay.
Yes.
Okay, so there is a very minimal delay. So as the end customer, you are not able to find out also what is the delay, right? So that is it is also one of the characteristics of a cloud. Okay, it is going to provide you almost 99.99% services. Predictive cost consideration. It means what?
We can predict our cost like based on our usage, what kind of machine we use. We can expect the bill, how much we are going to pay for our usage per monthly, yearly, weekly, whatsoever in a period of time.
Exactly. Predictive of cost is what? Before using the any cloud service, either it is a virtual machine, either it's a database, either it's a network, whatever may be, we can predict the cost of that particular service before using it. How? Whenever you are going to, simple way I'm just telling you, whenever you are going to create an instance, it will show you per hour, this is the cost, per month this is the cost. Okay, we'll do lab, then you guys can understand. Okay, next is security. So I need this answer from Venkat. You are testing, right? In cloud, you're doing testing in cloud, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you mean by security? Suresh, Raj,
Providing.
just yeah,
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
go ahead.
Providing security to the application from unauthorized users. It can be like a DDoS attacks, or it can be like a SQL injections, or there will be different tactics they can uh, damage the application.
Okay, so security is also one of the characteristics of a cloud. If you are going to work in a cloud, okay, if you are going to host any website in a cloud, okay, so who will give you the protection? Your cloud provider, correct?
Yes.
If you're going
Yes.
to use their security services. Okay, so what are the security services we'll discuss later, especially provided by Azure. Clear? So anyone
Yeah.
have any doubt in all these points? High availability, scalability, elasticity, agility, fault tolerance, disaster recovery, global reach, customer latency capabilities, all this stuff. Anyone?
No, no, not for me.
Okay, great. So now we are going to discuss about the economics of scale. Okay. So what do you mean by economics of scale? Anyone? See, why I'm asking you guys question, because it should be interactive so
Yeah.
that you are able to recall after the
Yeah.
class
From the
also.
picture, Yeah, from the picture, I can understand that. So, based on your capability, let's say if you want to perform, you want to have a consume a high performing machine, and if you want to have a large storage capability, then you need to pay more. If you want to go for economy, you can choose economy system, something like that. Based on the machine you choose, based on the size you choose, based on the
No, no, but
performance you choose, you can.
my question was only, this is Microsoft, they are giving the, my question was, what is economics of scale? See, basically economics concept itself, economics of scale concept is what?
It's about
We
budget.
all are, yeah, budget, exactly, budget. We all are human being, right? Correct? Anyone have any doubt, right, in this? Tell me, guys. No, right? Yes. Correct, Suresh?
Yeah, yeah,
So our main, tendency is what? We want less input and we want maximum output, right?
yeah,
Just I'm just explaining you in a very layman style so that you guys are able to recall anytime. In front of interviewer also you are able to recall this concept. So basically, the concept of economics of scale is what? As a input we are going to provide less, and as a output we are expecting more, maximum, right? Correct. Like I'm
yeah,
just taking the example of, whenever suppose you have joined this organization, this particular training center, so you must have query about who is going to give us the training, right? And what is the cost of that, all this stuff. Do not take in other sense, I'm just going to explain you. Okay, so what is the reason behind that? Because you need best deal, correct,
yeah,
guys? So you
correct.
need best deal. Okay, so whether the trainer who is going to train me, whether he is a MCT or not, correct, these are stuff you must have queried, okay, right? And whether how many years of experience of that particular trainer, all this stuff, correct. So basically these are what input before choosing anything. Similarly, all the organization is also drive by human only, right? People only, right? So organization have also the tendency, they want less investment and in return they want maximum output, correct?
Yeah,
Right, guys?
Right.
So basically the concept of economics of scale is the ability to do things less expensively and more efficiently when operating at a more significant level in a in comparison to performing at a smaller scale. So the basically our tendency is what? We want less input and maximum output. So there are so many cloud service provider like Microsoft, AWS, Google, okay, IBM, Alibaba. These are what? Cloud service provider. These are what? Cloud service provider, correct?
yeah,
Yes.
So they are working in a model, business model, that is economics of scale is what? They are, as a business, if you want to start your business in IT, they are going to provide you the infrastructure for you in a very less cost as compared to if you're going to build your physical infrastructure, then cost will be very high. Clear? Now we are
yeah,
going to discuss about the two types of expenditure in cloud or any, especially IT infrastructure. uh, the person, Venkat, right, you are working in migration project, right?
Yes.
So you must be knowing about the budgeting and capital expenditure, operational expenditure, how we can give the best deal to the to client while moving towards the cloud, right?
Yeah, it was, for example, which application I have worked on. It was before migration. The application was totally maintained by the client and the servers and all. It was around per year 360,000 pounds per year. It was expenses. When they move to cloud, when they do the POC, like a POC report, it says it will be around 65,000. So it's almost 4 or 5 times less than by selecting same kind of infrastructure.
So
It's not,
before migration, we are going to prepare one business case. Okay.
yeah,
For it's known as
POC.
business.
It's called
Yeah, POC, and there is a one tool. I'm also working in cloud migration. Okay.
okay.
So there is one tool. You must be heard about FTO tool. Okay. And there is one
Sorry,
terminology that is, yes,
which tool?
FTO.
Spell it APTIO.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is also one of the terminology that is uh, TBM. Have you heard about TBM?
No, not me.
Any other person?
No, no, Rohit.
Okay, no issues. So basically, TBM is technology business management. So whenever we are going to move from existing data center on premises data center to into the cloud, we are going to make one business case. While making the business case, either the some of the client wants hybrid business case, means what, some of the companies they want to move into the some of the service they want to move in Azure. Please go on mute. There's some sound, background sound is going on. Once I will ask, then you guys can unmute and you can give the answer. Okay. So sometimes what happen, some of the clients are asking for some of the services from Azure, some of the services from AWS, some of the service from Google. Correct, Venkat? So at that time, we are going to create hybrid business plan, hybrid migration plan. And with the help of, there are so many tools, FTO tool is used for creating the technology business management business case. Clear? Some of the client also I want to move only into the Azure. Correct? Some of the one, no, I need all my infrastructure in AWS only. Correct? Clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
That is known as that is totally different track, that is migration track. So let's discuss here capital expenditure and operational expenditure. So capital expenditure is spending money on physical infrastructure upfront and then deducting that expense from your tax bill over time. So a capital expenditure is an upfront cost that has a value that reduces over time. I will give you, see, an operational expenditure is what? Spending money on service or products and being billed for them immediately. Let me give you the simple example. If you got any freelance project and the project duration is 1 year, suppose, okay, and that project required you want to install any CRM application and which required 16 GB RAM in your laptop. So if you are going to purchase any laptop into the market, what will be the cost? Anyone? Suresh, Venkat.
Initially, it's high.
So it means what? Minimum 1 lakh rupees, right? For 16 GB
Yeah.
RAM.
Yeah.
And including all the license, OS, operating system, all this stuff. At least minimum 1 lakh rupees. And after some times, the value of the laptop will be reduced. After 1 year, if you are going to sell that laptop, you will get only 20K, right? Maximum, especially in India. Correct, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Depreciation.
So depreciation, exactly. If same thing, if 16 GB RAM, if you are going to take the virtual machine or take the service from Azure, it will cost you minimum that is 500 to 600 per month. Okay, per month. How many hours you are going to use? They are going to charge you only that much. Okay, so maximum you are going to spend in a year 6 to 10,000 or 6,000. Let it be, right? 12 into 500 per month. Correct? How much uses? You are not going to use 24/7. Only 8 hours in a day you are going to work, right? Correct, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's
in that,
like, so instead of buying a new car, just use Ola, Uber when it is required. Don't own a car.
Correct. Okay. So that is what so if you're going to use the virtual machine, then it is going to cost you this much only, that is 6,000 only. Correct?
Yeah.
Got it. So
Correct.
what is the, so after 1 year your project will be over. Correct? So see, if you are going to buy the physical infrastructure, then you are, before starting the job, actual project work, you are spending 1 lakh rupees, right? But if you are going to adopt the cloud services, after 1 month they are going to bill you, right?
Yeah.
Correct, guys? So
Yes.
it means what, here you are not spending the upfront cost. Okay, although you have in operational expenditure, you have already started the job, okay, and after 1 month you are going to pay. But in case of capital expenditure, there is a upfront cost is involved. First you have to invest 1 lakh rupees, then you will get a laptop, then you are going to start your job. So guys, are you clear about what is upfront cost and what is the difference between capital expenditure and operational expenditure? Any doubt? Anyone have any confusion?
No.
Yeah, Lokesh,
Rohit.
I have a question here.
Who is this?
Santosh here. Sam.
Oh, yes, and please tell me.
Yeah, see, I agree with your statement if it is the new project.
Yes.
Okay, see, if I'm running business from last 10 years, otherwise my project is running from last 10 years, I supposed to use bought all the infra what I needed, right?
Yes.
So how it is useful if I migrate from my uh, like my old environment to cloud? And one more thing, and my resources are new to cloud. So again, I need to give the technical technical KT
Technical
kind of
training. Yeah, technical
yeah
training.
training. So again, that will be come under operational cost. So how it is useful to migrate my infra from normal physical center to cloud, because my business is running from last 10 years and I have all the infra with me, which
Mhm.
is running from last time without any issue. So if I require to move to cloud, what is the useful to me?
First of all, it is going to reduce your infrastructure maintenance cost. Suppose you are, suppose you are spending $100. Just I'm giving the simple example. Suppose you are going to spending $100 per year. It is going to reduce you up to $60 per year. 30 to 40% they are going to reduce the cost. Okay, infrastructure maintenance cost. Okay. Second thing is what, whenever you are going to owning your own infrastructure, that is physical infrastructure, you are going to manage each and everything. Correct? Either application, server room, building. Correct? Tell me. Cooling system, power system. Correct? Tell me.
Yes.
Sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in case of, if you will move into the cloud, okay, if you are going to use cloud, you are going to manage very few things. And also there is what, disaster recovery, something. Suppose you are managing your suppose your I'm just going to give you the one example. In 2016 in Chennai, there was a massive flood. Correct? Due to that reason, TCS, Accenture, all the MNCs, they have shut down their offices for 10 to 15 days due to flood, because in the offices also there was a water. Correct? So they have moved their servers and all this stuff into the some different places. So after that, almost all the organization, almost all the MNC trying to move into the cloud only, due to the disaster, also disaster recovery. First thing. Second thing is what, maintenance cost. Okay. And also, if and you are going to maintain each and everything, so your mind will be basically, as you see, business people will always focus on business, whether I am able to deliver the deliverable on time or not. So if you want to focus only on that point, then your business will be run very smoothly. Okay, if you are going to focus on infrastructure and all, so then the growth will be, you can grow, but the growth will be less. Okay, that is the reason you have seen that in India, Infosys, right? Infosys is what? Service-based company. Wipro is also service-based company. So all the service-based companies have, especially the in Indian MNC I'm talking about, or TCS, they have grown tremendously, right? Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Clear. So because main thing is, see, everything is a business. First, your motive should always be how you can save the budget, how you can save the cost in your organization.
Yeah, Rohit,
And
but see, actually,
yeah, go ahead.
see, my business is running from last 10 years without
So
anything. And
10 years, okay, that is what I can understand. 10 years, but every year you are spending something in for maintaining the infrastructure or not? Tell me.
yeah, the same thing I need to spend for the if I move to cloud also, right? Because everything I need to pay
But
what I
not
use.
same. Yes, you will. But the payment or rent will
Not
be very, as compared to, suppose just now I've given you, right? $100 if you are here right now, current infrastructure, if you are spending $100, then the cost will be only $60 into the cloud. So you are, saving 30 to 40% of your infrastructure cost. Okay, same configuration if you are going to adopt. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Don't think that if I'm spending here $100 also and there also I need to spend $100, no. If in that case, no one will move into the cloud. Correct, Venkat, you are working, right?
Yeah.
Venkat, yeah.
Yes.
So why your client is agree on moving into the cloud? Because you have already showcased him or them that like you are going to reduce the cost of 30 to 40%. Correct?
Yes. It's not only cost, but also there is no much difference in efficiency. There is nothing difference in every
Yeah,
possible.
that is everything we replicate. Everything we will replicate in cloud. That is another thing. Basically, main thing is what? Business, how we can save the budget.
Yeah, and most importantly, like the disaster recovery, as I said, if you are owning a physical machine, you need to set up one more data center from your own packet and establish infrastructure for your disaster recovery. But when you take a cloud, then they are I mean, they are by default they are providing the disaster recovery as a plan. So you don't need to spend additional cost to build an infrastructure in some data center to build a disaster setup. So just you can pay and use it. So, I mean, you can use and pay for it. That's it.
Yes. Clear sense or any confusion in your mind? Mainly, see, everything is a business. So if you will move into the cloud, you are going to save the budget. If you will migrate into the cloud, you are going to save the budget. That is the reason almost all the organizations see. I work the migration for L'Oreal. I work the migration for HBT. Okay, so these are the organizations also telling the same thing. We have a legacy applications. We have this kind of operations, right? Okay, then we have convinced them. Okay, you can showcase. In the last 3 years, they can maintaining very good cloud infrastructure. So they are only going to focus. L'Oreal, you must guys know, right? L'Oreal company. So they are famous for what? Beauty products, right?
Yeah.
Correct. And so now they are only focusing their own business. They are not going to focus on IT infrastructure and all, because everything. So the person who have their own, they have, if they are going to focus on their own business, then they will grow. Correct? Correct or not?
Yeah.
Sense any doubt or any confusion in your mind?
Nothing much, right?
Okay. Clear? Anyone have any doubt?
No, not for me.
Okay, correct. So now we are going to discuss about the service model of cloud.
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.